guys, so I just wanted to share with y'all something that I had read earlier today. And basically it was about how at a specific hospital in Chicago, like 50 people who worked at this particular hospital got fired because they looked up Jussie Smollet's medical records and charts and all that stuff when they wasn't authorized to. Basically, if you don't work with whatever doctor is associated with him, if he's not there to give you the okay to do so and stuff like that, you get fired on the spot. And as somebody who's worked in the health field for like a year and a half, that's an extreme HIPAA violation. And for those who don't know who HIPAA is or what HIPAA is the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. To make a long story short, that means you can't look up anybody's files, you can't look up anybody's records without their authorization. You can't look it up on your spare time. You can't look it up because they're a celebrity, anything like that. You get fired on the spot for shit like that. And what happened? 50 people got fired on the spot, and 9 times out of 10, they'll never be able to work at a hospital setting ever again. Like, you really risked your job to look up a celebrity. If you didn't receive the okay to look up the celebrity, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot look up their file. Like, that's just no ifs, no buts, no babies. It's the same thing as looking up somebody's bank account. I don't care if you want to know how much money Beyonce makes because she's one of the richest women in America. But if you were to look up her bank account information, regardless if you know what bank account she has or what branch she has, if you were to look that stuff up during your spare time and is not a representative of Beyonce in front of you and is not her herself in front of you, or even if you got the authorization and you put it on Instagram or something like that, you put it on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, like if you disclosed that even after you got the authorization, you're done and you will never work at another bank again. And I've worked at a bank too, so I know. People really risk their jobs for that. This can go for banks and hospitals. The applications that you use, and this is just me being the computer scientist, just kidding, but for real, the apps that they use for that, they can track who's the last person that looked at something. They can track how many times you clicked on something. They can track, it tracks what you're doing. So in the setting like a bank and a hospital, like you can't just randomly look up a celebrity's file. You can't do that. You cannot do that. That's a no-no. In the article, one of the ladies who did get fired, like she clicked on his name. Boop, you get fired just like that. You can get fired within seconds. Like all she did was click on his name. She saw his records but didn't open any charge or anything like that. But that doesn't excuse the fact. You know what I'm saying? So her, including 49 other people, were fired. And this just goes to show, like, for anybody that is in the health industry, healthcare, health practices, hospitals, anything like that, you cannot randomly look up someone's file because you want to, no matter what person it is. It can be your own mother. You can't even look up your mother's file. You can get fired for that. Not as fast as a celebrity, but even if you look up your mother's file, you can get fired. Even if your family, your friends, or the celebrities, even if they did give you the authorization, it's still not okay to disclose it without the proper confirmation. So even when you do that, you can get fired. Just like that. Like, you can get fired in less than 60 seconds. Like, that's how bad it is. So definitely watch out for that. That's just a lesson learned. I just wanted to share that with y'all. And yeah, guys, that was it. So y'all have a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? This is the second weekend of March. So have a good weekend. Stay out of trouble. And don't get fired for being nosy. All right? Peace.